There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be sharing 3 different summer looks for your Sims with you. As always, you can find links to all of the CC that I'll be using in today's video in the description down below, and all of the Sims that I'm using in today's video are Sims that I have created in previous Create a Sim videos. I'll make sure to link those whenever we move into that Sims look. So if you're curious about any of the CC that I used prior to today's videos, like skin details, eyebrows, stuff like that, I will be linking those in their CC list under all of those videos if you're curious about it. But without any further ado, let's move straight into today's video. I hope you're all doing well. I am super excited to be sharing this lookbook with you today. It has been so long since my last lookbook, and since I've done that like huge CC shopping spree a week ago where I got like over 500 new CC items, it was just so exciting to go into the game and like look through all of the new CC. It was just such a blast, and I always just love how when I do these lookbooks, the first look takes me so long to put together. Like the first outfit is just ridiculous how long it takes me. And it's partially because I go through all of the CC and I will already have ideas for the next 2 looks I want to put together. So whilst I'm like scrolling through items, I get like new ideas and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to use this or do this kind of look or put these 2 things together. So that's why the first one always just takes so long. It also just took me so long to go through hairstyles. I did edit most of it out because no one wants to watch me scroll through hairstyles for 2 hours, but you know, that's just what happens sometimes. You just get stuck on one category and you're like, I need to find the perfect hairstyle, or I don't quite know what I want, you know. So that was something. We got there in the end though. I think for sure this time my favorite look is the second one. I think it is so flipping cute. I don't know, I love it. Let me know which one your favorite is though, because a lot of times I feel like we agree, but then sometimes I'm surprised. I'm like, everyone prefers a look that is definitely not my favorite one. So I'd be curious. Let me know which one your favorite one is. I also have been today I like tried to record this voiceover so many times, which is not that likely for me. Like I can talk for 100 people like no issues, but I feel very short of breath today and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm maybe getting sick. The weather here has been all over the place. It is very weird. It's supposed to be summer, which I'm not mad that it's not 30 degrees Celsius, that is, every single day, because I despise the summer. I feel like if you've been here for a while, this is a reoccurring theme during the summers. I will just be complaining about it being too warm. And that's literally my whole personality in summer, is just being like, I hate it. Why is it so hot? Why do people like this? But I don't know, it's just been, I feel like I was at my boyfriend's 2 weeks ago for 2 weeks, and I feel like we had a huge heat wave where I live in that time, so I kind of escaped that. And then as soon as we got back, the weather has been so up and down. Like there were a few days where it was really nice and sunny, and if you sat out in the sun it was actually getting too hot, but as soon as you went back into the shade it was fine. I also feel like the older I get, the more I realize that if I go out during the summer, I just need to do everything at 50% speed to not overheat, and that has worked so well for me. I don't know why I never thought about that when I was younger, but I would just frequently when I was younger get so hot and be like, why am I so hot? Why is everyone fine? And I think it's because if I'm alone, I just walk so fast. It's like a little sprint. I don't know why I do it. I'm a fast walker. I'm going places, well, home. I think that's why I'm just like out and I'm like, let's get home quickly. So I walk fast, and then that has helped so much. I feel like also just being older has helped being okay with the heat. I don't know what it is, but the weather in the UK where my boyfriend lives was fine for me. For some reason it never feels super hot there, even when it says it's hot. I don't know what that is about. I feel like there's always a breeze, and compared to the summers here, like how hot it can get, they're very bearable for me. I know that for British people it is a lot because everyone there was constantly hot. We went on like a little summer vacation with my boyfriend's family, and I just remember that every night when we sat outside I was freezing. Like I literally was so cold and had to have like a jumper on and a little blankie, and everyone else was still just wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I was like, you guys are something else. I don't know, that's just British people for you. They just, I don't understand how they can't be cold because it was definitely cold. But that's that. I'm just happy that the summer here so far has been nice to me. But it's also weird. It's like constantly raining, and then now the sun is out. It was literally just thundering so much for 2 or 3 hours earlier, and now the sun is out. But I had to go to the pharmacy and pick up a prescription, and it was just pouring rain, and I waited for like the few minutes where it wasn't raining. I was like, I need to go now before they close. And now I look out the window and it's just sunny, and I really don't understand what's going on there. Let me know what the weather is like at yours. I feel like people always put it down to like the weather being such a boring topic and like the most small talky thing to talk about, but to me it's very interesting for some reason. I don't know. Just the weather, you know, it's interesting. Especially because I feel like the summers here usually are just really, really hot for days on end, and then we have one day where we get like a big thunderstorm and it's cooler for a few days, and then it just heats up again, and that just repeats over and over again until the summer is over. And this year it just seems like we're getting hit with like very middle down the range. I think it's like between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius here, and constantly raining, and then grey, and then sunny, and then grey. And to me, that is perfect. I don't know. I just love rain. Rain is so nice to me, especially if there's like a bit of a thunder and then I can just cozy up and read. It's so nice. The cats are not fans of it though. They get very freaked out. At least one of them does. And I feel bad for him, but I feel like eventually he'll learn. You know, he's turned into such a mama's boy though. I've had them for, I think 3 years now. I think 3 years. Wow. So he's turned into such a mama's boy. Like he was very shy when I first got him, and every time now when there's something that he gets scared about, he'll like look at me and check what my reaction is and then base his reaction off of that, and frequently like just come up to me when he's a bit nervous, and it's just, I don't know, the cutest thing. Like I love them so much. They're like so adorable, little fur babies. Other than that, I have watched The Last of Us finally. It's been like, I don't know, it's been something that I wanted to watch for ages, but I wasn't subscribed to any streaming platforms where they had it, and then I recently did, and my boyfriend wanted to watch it as well, so we watched it together, and we got like through the first season. I think I was a bit more obsessed with it than he was, just because I already watch more dark things and read thrillers and stuff, so it doesn't bother me. Like I could watch stuff like that all day every day, and I think for him it's more of like a mood thing. Like sometimes he just doesn't want to watch anything that's dark, and I love it. And let me tell you, we started watching the second season the day before he left, so I was already in my feels, and something happened in the show and I was just sitting here crying my eyes out, and I was like, I hate this. Why have I done this to myself? You know, we could have just thrown on something funny, lighthearted, and I'm just like, no, let's watch a zombie freaking apocalypse show. Don't know what's wrong with me, but that happened. I've never played the games simply because when they came out, they were only on PlayStation, I think PlayStation, right? Not Xbox. For so long, they were just like a PlayStation exclusive, and I don't own any consoles. I mean, I have a Switch, but other than that, I've literally never really played on consoles, so I missed out on that game. And then after, I feel like the hype was kind of over when they made it available on PC, so I never played it. I also just got interrupted by the doorbell, so if you can tell that I took a little break, that's why. My roommate literally accepted 1 million parcels earlier. There's so many parcels in our hallway, and we have so many new neighbors as well. So someone came upstairs and I saw him through the peephole, and I was like, who is this man? So I opened the door and he's like, oh yeah, I think you've got some of my parcels. And I was like, oh, okay. And there's so many, and like so many big ones as well. Now, I'm a little bit out of breath, but that's that pretty much. I also have been getting back into some old games that I've played for a while and then kind of stopped. One of them being Fields of Mystria, and now it's like a farming sim if you don't know it. It's kind of like Stardew Valley, but with a different twist. Like, it feels different, but similar. I don't know. It's the best I can describe it as. And you can breed animals and stuff, and I'm kind of stuck on that because I have so many animals now since you can breed them and get different colored versions, and I want to get all of them, but I'm also kind of stuck because there's no automated thing of you petting the animals, and you have to pet them every day to get them more friendly with you, and that has just been stressing me out. Literally going around the barns, like, I have 2 coops, 2 barns, and it just takes so long to pet them every day. And I'm hoping, because they have an update out next week, and I'm like, please just put some sort of automation so that I don't have to constantly go and pet my animals because I'm fed up with it. But anyways, that has been my life recently. I am super excited though for Friday because we will be doing another huge CC haul, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you happen to need more CC, you know, because when do you not? But with that said, the video is coming to an end real soon here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!